Today we are going to be talking to you about the House Budget Committee. The House Budget Committee's main function is to create the concurrent budget resolution for the next fiscal year in the United States. The first step in this process is when the President of the United States gives his budget proposal to Congress.
Good afternoon, Congress. Today I would like to give my budget proposal. Obviously, an organized and functioning economy is essential to the well-being of the United States. The budget I have proposed is designed to bring middle-class economics into the 21st century. This budget shows what we can do if we invest in America's future and commit to an economy that rewards hard work, generates rising incomes, and allows everybody to share in the prosperity of a growing America. It lays out a strategy to strengthen our middle class and help America's hard-working families get ahead in a time of relentless economic and technological change, and it makes the critical investments needed to accelerate and sustain economic growth in the long run, including in research, education, training, and infrastructure. These proposals will help working families feel more secure with paychecks that go further, help American workers upgrade their skills so they can compete for high-paying jobs, and help create the conditions for our businesses to keep generating good new jobs for our workers to fill, while also fulfilling our most basic responsibility to keep Americans safe. We will make these investments and end the harmful spending cuts known as sequestration by cutting inefficient spending and reforming our broken tax code to make sure everyone pays their fair share. We can do all this while also putting our nation on a more sustainable fiscal path. The budget achieves about $1.8 trillion in deficit reduction, primarily from reforms to health programs, our tax code, and immigration. This and the many other factors that contribute to a sustainable economy are detailed in my full budget proposal.
Following this request, the House Budget Committee chairperson, Republican Tom Price of Georgia,
that budgets are about visions and that they're a moral document, and they are. What's our vision? We believe in promoting the greatest amount of opportunity and the greatest amount of success for the greatest number of Americans so that the greatest number of American dreams can be realized.
And Minority Leader Chris Van Hollen of Maryland worked with the committee to create a counter-budget.
Hello, I'm Tom Price, Chairman of the House Budget Committee. This week we're introducing a balanced budget for a stronger America. It's a plan to get Washington's fiscal house in order, to promote a healthy economy, to protect our nation, and save and strengthen vital programs like Medicare for today's seniors and tomorrow's retirees. Here's how we do it.
Once this is complete, they form a joint committee with members of the Senate Budget Committee to create the final concurrent resolution on the budget. By law, this must be complete by April 15th. However, this date is rarely actually met, and in a few cases, such as 1999, 2003, 2005, and 2007, no budget was adopted at all. In this situation, the previous year's budget is used.
The House budget plan differs little from the one proposed last year. It calls for partially privatizing Medicare while also cutting property programs to provide more funds for defense spending while also avoiding tax increases. The Senate budget resolution would cut U.S. spending by $5.1 trillion and achieve balance in 10 years. The plan proposed by Senate Budget Committee Chairman Mike Enzi of Wyoming includes $96 billion in war funding after an amendment sought by defense hawks was adopted to boost the funds by $38 billion. The final House vote came after Republicans resolved a dispute over defense funding. Lawmakers adopted an amendment to increase war funds to $96 billion without offsetting any of that total with spending cuts elsewhere. The amendment was adopted on a 219 to 208 vote.
Other responsibilities of the House Budget Committee include reviewing supplemental budget requests, which are usually used in times of emergency, such as war or natural disaster, reviewing budget-related bills, and maintaining oversight on the Congressional Budget Office.